Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy, EMW Figure Shelf, and today I want to bring up something a little bit about the Powertown Pro Wrestling line. Now, for those unfamiliar or unaware, a few years ago, I want to say they released around 2023, but a little before that, during the pandemic, 2021, 2022, it was announced by a lot of the people that were affiliated with the original Remco line for the AWA figures back in the 80s, and the son of Vern Gagne, who's right here, Greg Gagne, who is a AWA star, they teamed up to form a new company that we now consider. There's a little confusion of what the company's called. At first they were called Powertown, even though the line's still called Powertown, I believe. But they were originally addressed as Powertown, now relatively worldwide, or Boomerang. There's a little of like a confusion going on with the name of what the actual organization is that are putting the figures on. But I remember when these figures were announced, they took a very long time to ship. And I'm actually 4 of these. Well, one of them's trying to take a bump right now. That's good old Luthez. He's shocked. He can't believe what's going on. But, yeah, anyway, there was a little of, like, an issue a while ago. Or not an issue, but, like, there was definitely a delay that caused more of a delay because there was an issue that the Major Figure Podcast, Matt Cardona and Brian Myers, actually had put that the figures themselves, the legs were popping off. They were breaking. So they had to delay the line even more. And then see Kyle Peterson, shout out to Kyle Peterson, he's made this similar video. Yeah, we're all addressing kind of the same thing in the community. We forgive or understand it was this first wave and all that, but I remember ordering the TNA Series 1 figures, and this is where I'm the range of the topic today. I remember ordering the TNA Series 1 figures, which consist of Moose, Jordan Grace, Eddie Edwards, and Josh Alexander. Back in, right as soon as the TNA brand was repurposed from previously being Impact Wrestling, which was in January 2024. Around that time, I believe, whenever that pre-order dropped, I got it day one. So we're now toward the summer of 2025, and 2 of your talents from that wave, I will say, are not even, or only there. Jordan Grace is in WWE, and then Josh Alexander moved on to AEW. Regardless, I still would like those figures. I'm sure Jordan Grace is going to get a WWE Elite at some point, and I'm sure Josh Alexander, hopefully with that case with Jazzwares, will get a Jazzwares figure, but he is featured prominently, so hopefully there's that. But again, still, regardless, these were tremendous looking figures. I had to grab them. The price point, I know, is very steep for a lot of people. You have to be a very big fan to want to, pay, like, what was it, 45 or 50 per figure. But obviously they do these, these pay installment plans, which I had done. And, and they take your money and all that. That's cool, but waiting for an update. The last update we got, and I'm kidding you not, was when I got this Bruiser Brody mint on card. They actually gave you an option to buy a figure of your choice as like kind of like a, hey, we're sorry, so we're gonna give you one of these bad boys. And obviously I have the whole set loose, but Bruiser Brody, my favorite wrestler of the set, one of my favorites. My favorite, I should say, that I've never seen. I was born in 92, so one of my favorites I've never seen, or had passed, unfortunately, before I was even born. I had no problem getting the Bruiser Brody for free. But regardless, I ordered them. I ordered the Medusa figure, and we're just at this point wondering, when is this? What's going on? That's all we want to know as a collector. What's happening, guys? Anybody that's working for this company, we just want transparency. And if these things aren't happening for a long time, expect a lot of people asking for refunds, which will hurt you. But all we want is transparency. I just want to know what's going on. I'm not going to lie. I'm currently in the process of shooting the next EMW video, Momentum Madness, which is a 60-man Battle Royal Rumble style, whatever you want to call it, which is insane to produce. and it's, you know, definitely lengthy to do. But in that process, I'm not going to lie, I'll just be honest, I was going to use the Josh Alexander figure to use for a future point, but now that I don't have that, there goes any, you know, ambition of wanting to even review that line because I don't have those figures on hand. But regardless, we just want to know what's going on. We're not, you know, nobody's, rightfully so, we're all very confused. A lot of us are mad. I just, you know, I believe in good faith that if you know, good things come to those who wait, but at the same point, we just don't want to be taken advantage of either. So, everybody, Powertown, Relatively Worldwide, Boomerang, whatever the name of the company is, please just answer us this question. What is going on with this line? When can we even expect these figures? Can we expect these figures? That's all we want to know. Let me know what you guys think. Have you guys got any of those figures? Have you got any of Series 2 of the Powertown Legends? Where are we at with this? How are we all feeling? But until next time, this is EMW. I'll catch you later. Peace.